Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be covering Apecoin and going over the most recent price action because it's been a little bit since I did my last price update on this token. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. Alright, so let's dive in here. I'm on the daily chart for Apecoin. And as you can see here, we've had a pretty significant drawdown here. We have dropped about 48% from bottom to top into where we are right now. We're down 45%. So quite a significant drop. And if you'll recall in my previous video, I stated that I was selling in the $25 to $26 range right about here. That's when I uploaded the video. And I said back then that, this kind of crazy euphoric phase just was not very sustainable. As you could see, the pace we were moving up was just absolutely wild. We definitely could not sustain that, and that's why I said in my last video. And then since then we've kind of dropped down significantly since the conclusion of the land sale. So I just kind of want to review that. I've been stating for a while now that I thought the Apecoin price would depend on the success of the land sale, and to my surprise, the land sale was pretty awful actually, because the drop style just was not very efficient. A lot of people were caught up in a very large gas war. Transactions were 1 to 2 Ethereum to mint the land, and that was going on for a few hours. So a lot of people without the immediate funds to mint just could not pay the transaction fee and were left in the dust. So it was obviously a pretty bad drop, and as far as the Yuga Labs team goes, I think they could have done a way better job. But that's in the past now. I think a lot of people are disappointed about that, and I did discuss that in some of my previous videos on the land sale and the other deeds. So it's pretty evident in the overall NFT floors from the Yuga Labs collections how people are pretty quick to state that was a very big disappointment. So obviously that's led Apecoin price to decline quite significantly here. As I stated earlier, we are down 45%. So if you're on the fence about selling, I would probably lean towards no, because you missed your window of opportunity. You've lost a lot of the gains that were made. In just a few days, we kind of wiped out all the gains we made in this kind of weekly building up phase. So it's pretty relative to the overall crypto market how you can experience these crazy gains over days and days and days, and then in just a few hours a lot of those gains can disappear on just one kind of announcement or event, and this event being the land sale. So it just goes to show you that's one lesson in crypto. And I would suggest that when you see crazy euphoric phases like this, no matter how bullish you think you are, it's always wise to take profits. And I did suggest that on my channel. I said that if you're up 2x in just a week, then obviously it's a better idea to sell, because the risk reward of being in the 20s is just not very great. So I would say the risk reward now is much better, considering the fact that we've cooled off significantly, and there's a lot less hype, there's a lot less FOMO. I think $14-15, it's a pretty good range to accumulate if you have a longer term vision. Obviously we're gonna have to wait and see though with the metaverse they're launching. It has not exactly launched yet, and there's no real announcements or details as to when that will launch. So, as of now, they've only launched the NFTs themselves, which are basically just images of what the land is supposed to look like. So we don't really have much to go on as far as the actual metaverse, and we don't really know what Apecoin is going to be used for next. Part of my thesis for when I was accumulating at the $12 to $14 range was that people are going to need Apecoin to mint the land, so that's the utility behind it. But now that that's over, there's really no more utility anymore, so I'm not sure what's going to drive demand as far as kind of fundamentals go. But I think $14, $15 Apecoin, that's a pretty good accumulation range, and I would expect some sort of bounce leading up into some sort of announcement or launch from the Yuga Labs team. So that's just my quick update on the price action of Apecoin. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next one.